Hey everyone, and welcome back to Emma and Kevin. I hope, Happy New Year, I guess, to everyone. Happy New Year, Emma. That's a good
Happy New
start.
Year.
Can you believe it's like 2024 already? That's insane. It's crazy.
It's
I can't
insane.
believe so much is going on. So I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday. I hope everything is going well. What I wanted to join you with today was just talking about that, what we did on the holidays, what's happening with us now, and then how you can step into 2024 and your best foot forward and see where you can go with that. So I want to welcome Alma. I haven't seen you for so long. Wow. How are you doing?
I'm great, Kevin. I'm really good.
Excellent.
I'm actually happy that this kind of feels like New Year's Day for me, to be honest with you. I know that everybody's a week ahead, but
Mm.
my kids went back to school yesterday. And
Oh, did they? Good.
until they went back to school, it still didn't feel like the new year. So I'm a late entering into it, but Happy New Year.
Yeah, that's okay. They'll be good. You got a chance to spend some time with your kids, which is always great. And then you went to Paris, didn't you, for New Year's?
Yes, for the last 7
Mm.
years, we always spend New Year's Eve with some friends in Paris. So we went just after Christmas and stayed a week
Yeah,
into the
that's
new year
cool.
and came back. Yeah, it's really good.
I saw some of your posts and you sent me tons of food pictures to tease
I
me.
know you're a
That's it.
foodie.
I know, but it looked like that's all you did was eat.
That is
That's good.
all we do in Paris when we go. We literally,
Mm.
we're lucky to have these friends who have an amazing house, incredible
Yeah,
kitchen, my
beautiful.
dream kitchen. You know, I dream of having a
Yeah.
kitchen with an island. And all we do is just wake up and talk about what we're going to eat, what we're going to eat, what we're going to eat.
That's a good way to start the year for
Yeah,
sure.
all diets out the window. So
Yeah.
now I've got to kick
We
some butt.
we have a pretty quiet, like not quiet, maybe about 10 friends get together on New Year's Eve. We kind of take turns hosting. And so it was actually quite quiet this year, but nice, you know. It was just
Mm,
sort of we had a friend come and stay with us over the holidays, for Christmas and stuff, which was really great. He's a lot of fun.
mm,
So we had a good time with that. And then just did New Year's Day, and then on the third we came to Mexico, and now we're in Merida, um, for the month to work from here, which is great. It's beautiful, it's warm, it's a bit warm. It's like -12 at home, and it's 32 here. So sorry,
no, I'm just here to say you bastard.
I don't even care.
You
But
see
what
the
we want,
ceiling fan going off there, and in the
yeah, I
meantime,
know.
I'm wearing
Just
this.
to make sure that the air conditioning flows freely through the room to cool down, because it's getting stifling. It's close to 9 o'clock and it's already almost 30.
Oh my God, I miss some heat. I can't wait to get some heat.
I know. It is nice.
I heard you saying about a different kind of Christmas, right? Christmas,
Hmm.
although is a very traditional time, and we get used to
Yeah.
doing it in the same old way. This is also a much quieter, smaller Christmas that I'm used to. I'm from a huge
Hmm.
family, and together with our in-laws, normally I'm used to sitting at a table of about 20, 25 people.
Wow.
I know, standard,
Oh,
always.
yeah. Yeah.
But this year it was just five of us. My brother came to join us, and it was
Right.
the first time it was like that, but it was also
That's
nice.
cool.
Initially, in my head, I thought, oh, it's not going to be as nice, but it was nice. It was
It
lovely.
actually is nice sometimes, right? Like not always. I think, just shake it up a little bit, right? Like I know it was just the three of us for Christmas, but it was fun. It was just sort of still watching some movies, doing your thing. So it was kind of nice, different. I'm like you. I usually have a pretty good celebration at Christmas or Thanksgiving, one or the other, right? It's
Mm,
usually pretty large, but it's always like now. It's still with the COVID stuff. Like, we planned this big Thanksgiving, and then I actually got sick this Thanksgiving, so I couldn't have it. And then we did it later, and then we planned something else, and then somebody had COVID. They were really sick. So we thought, oh, wow, we don't want to do that. Even though it's not as bad for initially, it's still kind of a pain if somebody gets it and holds you back. But it was kind of a nice flow. I liked it. No stress, That's always
good.
good, which is going to lead us to kind of what we want to talk about today and stepping into 2024 in a nice flow and easy, and just thinking about what you're going to do and what you want to accomplish. Like I know we both talked about that before, where we wanted to see we wanted to make a list of things that we wanted to accomplish and what we wanted to do. But I think, I think everybody puts together a list and um, has things that they want to accomplish. But I think sometimes what people do is um, maybe put too much on their plate or try to do all of it at once. When, you know, if you make these New Year's resolutions, kind of plan it out for the year. And this is what you want to accomplish. Even break it down into quarters, which I think is, something kind of like on business plan or idea is to break it down into that. So then you're not really setting yourself up for disappointment or failure, and you're allowing yourself the time you need to make these changes in your life and to accomplish the things that you want to do. Like you can't lose 30 pounds in the month of January, right? But if you go
Although I wish
slowly,
I could.
well, I think we always do good. And, but all I have to do is have a glass of water here and I could solve that problem. But I'll try not to. But you know what I mean? It's just like you're trying to um, put yourself in a position where you're not setting yourself up for failure. Do you think? Like, do you agree with that?
I do, but before I say that, Kevin, I think your audio is a bit intermittent. Is it
Oh,
your,
is it?
yeah, it's not that clear. Let's
Let
see.
me try this. Is this better?
Let me just pause this, pause. Yeah, I agree with what you said just now, Kevin, but I'm also feeling different this year. Normally, like everybody else, I'll make a long list of things that I want to do. And in every
Mm,
category of life, like in my finances, in my health, in my
yeah.
relationship, read these books. And come November, if I don't achieve it, you look back and feel like, damn, I didn't do what I wanted to do.
Hmm.
I'm not doing it that way this year. This year, in every core area of life that's important to me, I'm only writing one thing down that when we sit down and have a glass of wine in Paris in November, Kevin, remember we said that,
Yes, yes, exactly.
I will feel like a badass because I got that one thing done. I can be at the
That's
top of the
good.
Eiffel Tower and go, what would be the thing that's a massive game changer? If I manage to change that one thing in my business, one thing in my relationship, one thing in my health, one thing in my parent,
Hmm.
what is the one thing that would make the big, big difference in who I am and how I'm celebrating myself at the end of the year? And I'm just writing one thing in every area. Because we
That's
get stuff done
good.
anyway, Kevin, and everything else
Hmm.
then is a bonus. But I'm focused because time is also such a limited resource, right? You can always
Yes.
make more money, you can do many things, but you can't get more time. So with the
Yeah.
time that I have, how can I channel it? How can I concentrate it? How can I focus it on the one thing that will make ending 2024, I still can't say it yet,
I know. I'm surprised I've actually managed to do it.
2024 my best year ever. What is the one
Awesome.
thing in all these categories that would make finishing 2024 my best year yet? So
Yeah.
yeah, I've put one thing down in my health, in my finances, in my relationship. And it then is
I
easy
like
to
that.
wake up. And also, I'm not trying to change the world in short hours. What can I
Yeah.
do in those lists that I've identified? So, for example, I want to read more books. Can I read a minimum of 18 minutes every single day? And so
Hmm.
far, 9 days into the year, I've started every morning. I get that out the way because I've identified that that's important to me.
Right.
I choose any book that I want, and I'm reading 2 or 3 books at the go. That's how I do it. And I
That's
do,
good though.
yeah, yeah. And as long as I get my 18 minutes done, obviously once you start, you end up doing 40 minutes, 50
Yeah.
minutes. But it's the fact that I'm committed to do my 18 minutes every single day without fail. The same thing in my fitness. Can I go to the gym and do half an hour every
Hmm.
day? Okay,
Every day.
I haven't done it
Right.
every day, but when I haven't, I've done something at home. So I've done like half an hour of sit-ups
Right.
or push-ups, so I've started things like my
Hmm.
push-up challenge. I now need to do 20 press-ups every single day, whether I go to the gym or
So,
not. And that's easy to do. You get out of bed and you just knock that out, and that's it.
yeah. Is that something that increases like as you go? Is that what that's about? Like, so you do 20 today and then,
I've worked out the bare minimum that I need to do to feel strong, to remind
right.
myself that I'm strong, to engage my muscles, to get used to being uncomfortable, right? Start my day
Hmm.
pushing through the most uncomfortable thing. So I
Yeah.
like to do 100 sit-ups and 20 push-ups, and then everything else that comes my way is a bonus physically.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then
Like that.
also it's targeting the core muscles that I want to focus on this year. So
Mhm.
remember I talked about, yes, it would be nice to run a marathon. I might not do it,
Yeah.
but it would be
Yeah.
really nice to have a six pack again.
I know, right? I don't
So
think I've
that
ever seen
requires
that.
100 sit-ups a day without fail, morning or evening. And I've done it before and I know what it takes to.
Yeah.
And after
Yeah.
your body starts to crave it, your body starts to need it.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
let's go.
I
Let's go.
don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever seen a line on my stomach that would indicate there's an ab. But
Well, this is
it's
the
so
year. Maybe
good.
this is the year.
Yes. I know, 100 a day.
Maybe this is the year.
I'll give it a
But
shot.
also, talking about this, Kevin, what's important to one person is completely different to another.
Yeah, absolutely, right? It's
Like,
what people need for themselves.
exactly. Last year, there was a
Yeah.
massive buzz about this ice bath challenge.
Oh,
For me, being from the tropics, like that was one fad
no,
or fashion or trend that I'm not doing
I
because
know.
I'd rather go in a bath of 30 degrees
Yeah, I
than
know.
a bath full of ice. And it has so many health benefits, guys. If that's your
Yeah,
thing, look
yeah,
into it. It's amazing. Seriously, the way
yeah.
all the I don't have all the science and the data, but it's really
It's
so
supposed
many
to
people
be.
endorse it, right? But it's just not my thing.
Yeah,
That's not going to be one that I'm going to
no,
commit to. So
I
the
know.
point is, don't set a goal it looks like a good plan for somebody else, but you're
Hmm.
setting yourself up for failure because I'm not going to do that one for sure.
I know. I know.
You know,
I
like they
see.
say, have a cold rinse in the shower afterwards. I
Yeah,
can't even do that.
I don't mind. Like I leave it kind of cool anyway, and at the end I'll put it cold, but like not for a long period of time, like seconds. And but every time, like there's a few people on Instagram that post every day that they do their ice bath or whatever. You're an idiot. I'm not doing. It's crazy. It's
It looks
so
great. It looks great. I
bad.
love seeing them open all these packets of ice and pouring it into.
Yeah, I did do a polar bear swim once
What's a
in
polar bear
January.
swim?
When you go in the lake after Christmas, January 1st, it was a big
Oh,
thing. Like
okay.
when I lived on Ontario, Lake Ontario, um, on New Year's Day, everybody would go down to the beach and run into the lake.
How was that?
Crazy. Cold.
But it must be
Like
so much fun with everybody doing it with you.
it is. It's crazy, right? But like literally chunks of ice floating around you in the lake. It
Wow.
was freezing cold. Like I can't even believe people lived through that. Like it's
How long
just
did it take to defrost your toes afterwards?
forever. I think I'm still trying to warm up. That's why I'm here in Merida.
Uh, my best friend, she lives in Denmark and she swims in a lake every single morning with a group of
Really?
women, and she said it's the best thing ever.
I'm sure. I love swimming.
Yeah.
Um, like we were in Mazante a few months ago, just before Christmas, and we stayed on this place in the ocean. It was beautiful, and being able to go in the water every day was great. It was really nice. There's something about the ocean that's different from a lake. You know what I mean? It's just so much more powerful
Yes,
and stuff.
yes, of
So
course.
it's fun though.
The waves are
Yeah, there's so much bigger, right? So it was nice.
mm.
But I
So
like your idea though about taking one area of your life and then doing one thing so that it's not entirely overwhelming and you're actually being able to accomplish it. So doing something all the time. I like that idea. I think for me too. Steal that from you and make my list
yours.
later today and see what I come up with. But the whole thing is about, you know, some people I mean, the biggest thing you can see is when people join a gym and you go to the gym in January, it's absolutely packed. But then by the end of January, it's back to what it was in December of last year, right? So the thing is that you have to really monitor your progression and don't overwhelm yourself. Like you can't go from never going to the gym to going to the gym every day. And unless you're a real diehard or something like that. But for the average person, that's a lot. That's a big change. That's a lot to overcome and get to in just like the top of the finger, right? Because most people that do New Year's resolutions will go as of January 1, I'm going to start doing this. And they have to list the 20 things, right? And then it's too overwhelming. But your plan sounds doable and within reach. So kudos to you. That's good.
Okay, so I'll tell you the backstory to that. I have a super competitive 17-year-old twat of a son. Gorgeous boy, but he's very competitive.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically he said to me, "Oh, mommy, by your birthday, let's set you a challenge. So by March, first quarter, what can you achieve realistically in your
Yeah.
health? What would you like to achieve in your health?" And then he's literally coaching me. What do you want to avoid? So what are your next steps? And so we've done this challenge or accountability where we have to hit our own personal target. My target is completely different to his by the 23rd of March. And it works to do that with your family, right? Because now in the evenings, normally I have an extra glass of wine or chocolate.
Right.
I think about, I can't let Julia win.
Not have it.
I'll skip that chocolate, or I'll stick to that one glass of wine. So basically making it fun, making it playful, and getting the whole family involved in choosing a healthier lifestyle.
Yeah.
Finding ways to make it fixed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It encourages you to do it more than, if it's not on your mind and you're not involved in any challenge. Challenges are good. Tell us about the 75 hard that you started.
So this is a thing where every day you do, like, you have to do a workout of some sort every day for 45 minutes, and then it has to be indoor and outdoor. So
mixed. I like that.
Yeah, I know it's a nice change, and then you sort of, you have to. There's like an outline for it, and then you have to adapt it to you and your health, and like you can't be unrealistic about it. But it's like you do it for 75 days, and it's about like not eating junk, doing the exercise every day, just maintaining a positive attitude. So it's really just about informing, like getting enough sleep, trying to do the things that trying to do the things that you really want to do. And it's all about just resetting yourself and putting yourself back into a good position health wise and physically, mentally. It's all of those things, right? Like, so meditating every day, going to the gym every day and working out, doing something outdoors, eating properly, right? So the idea is that you do it for 75 days. And if you're doing it and you don't do it for one day, you have to start from scratch. You have to start all over again.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Okay.
So, yeah. So you could be on like the 73rd day and then miss it, and you have to start all over again.
All over again. So how does it work? Is it an app, or are you plugged in a community?
There are lots of there's like a community for it to help you along. But it's just something, if you choose to do it, you do it, right? But there is a support group and everything that you can hook up with online, like in Facebook and everything. I think it's like 75hard.com is what it is. And then you can just join that, and then that's you again, just like anything else, there's tons of people involved in doing it and everything, and then
It's
you
just
got to keep going. Is that my buddy?
Yeah. Oh no, it's Julia.
Oh.
Oh my God. How?
Oh.
When I shut the door the first time.
Sorry, Kevin, I have to pause.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, there's 75hard.com, I think. And then you can just go in there and register if you want to register. It's like the 12-hour walk. It's the same thing. Like, so it's a website, go in, register, and then you just monitor it. Okay. But I mean, the entire thing is based on you and how you, like, if you be honest with yourself, if you don't do it. Like, I've started 3 times already over.
So what day is this? So I can keep accountability.
No, it's January 9th. And
day 9,
but
you started on the 1st.
Yeah. And then, with traveling and everything else like that, so it just interrupted the whole thing. So I wasn't stressing about it and just go back into it.
Anyway, but the principle is amazing. Like a proper reset mentally,
Yeah,
physically,
that's the
emotionally,
idea.
and just making you more a conscious being, making
Absolutely.
you aware of all the choices and
Yeah.
little things, tweaks that make the big difference.
Hmm.
Mm.
Right. So stuff like that. But it's good. Like, it's those things that you do in your personal life to just keep yourself motivated and keep moving forward and pushing yourself and trying to get, I would say in a lot of my quotes, I would say like, 1% better every day.
Mm.
And that's one of the ways that you can do that. So cool.
I love that. 1% better every day.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, at the end of 2024, if you could choose all the wishes and goals and resolutions that would be the ultimate win, what would that be for you?
I think just, being in a better position to help people get more, um, spread it out more, um, have more programs in my purview, things like that to do better. And then just knowing that my family, my relationships are good and solid. I think for me that's really important. That's kind of the big thing, right? Financially stable. That's always in your list of things that you want to achieve and accomplish. So it's those type, the basic things, that make your life fulfilled and full, right?
I like that. For me,
What
I
is it?
would say I want to give priority to working on myself,
Mhm.
working on
That's
myself
good.
in all the various domains, but I'll focus on working on myself because I recognize that there's a correlation between when I work on myself, I have more to work for my clients. I have more
Right.
tools, more maps, more resources to share. And then the more I work on my clients, the more I have in my business. So these three areas, it's a nice cycle.
Mhm.
I think the Japanese
Yeah,
call
it's like
it
fulfillment.
ikigai or something, but the more I work on myself, the more
Yeah,
I can work on my business, the more I can work on my business, the more I can work on my clients. So
that's how it works, right?
it's
I
got
mean,
to be
that's what
that
makes
way.
it exactly.
Yeah.
It's perfect, and
Very
that's what
often I
sort of
focus on
everybody.
working on my business and very little on me, or very often I focus on clients, very little on the
Yeah.
business and myself. But this time I want to understand that it's okay to take care of the captain, right? And know that
Mhm.
everything else will be all right after that.
I want to also, like with our channel here, I want to try and get some really good guests. I want to get some real people and, have them share their experiences, what they're struggling with, what they're going through, because that's what we're going to spend more time on this year too, is what personal struggles that people are having, how people cope, how people manage successes that people have. So try and get some guests on here to talk about their experiences and what they've done or been through and things like that to share with other people to help them to get through what they're going through at the same, like, same experiences, but having somebody who's been through it and understand it and help them. I think that would be very good for us to do.
That would be great. So if you're watching,
Yeah.
guys, and you feel like you want to come and share your
Yeah.
life experiences, your stories, your struggles, anything, we would just love
Hmm.
to share space with you and make friends, make new
Absolutely.
friends.
Yeah, that's what this is about. Is about sharing success stories, trials, tribulations, all of those things in your life that you go through, and then just experiences that people have. Like we were talking about it earlier, Amma, where just experiences like people coming out, going through divorce, losing children, having a life health crisis, uh, having amazing success, building building businesses and building your life to be extraordinary. Like those types of things. So we want to hear from people and get that to share them with us.
Okay, that sounds great.
Mhm.
Well, good to see you, Kevin. Happy New Year,
Me too.
everybody. And I'm
Yeah.
excited to be on this 2024 journey together. And
Boom.
yeah, with everybody listening and watching as well. And let's go,
Absolutely.
2024. Let's go make some memories.
All right. And remember, like, feel free to comment or make suggestions. We're always open to that. So we'd appreciate your input as much as you can. Take care and have an amazing day.
Take care, Kevin. Bye, everyone.
Cheers.
Bye.